Hello everyone, and welcome. I'm excited to kick off today's session on health systems environments, explore the current trends in cybersecurity risk management, specifically among nurse practitioners. As we look at our current healthcare system, it's clear that technology is playing an increasingly transformative role. We're witnessing a revolution where traditional, in-person patient care is evolving rapidly into a digital landscape. Sometimes, the risks we face in healthcare are so severe that they require us to confront serious cyber threats like cyber attacks, ransomware, and data breaches. We've seen a clear shift from traditional general nursing roles to more specialized clinicians, such as nurse practitioners. This transition reflects both the growing complexity of healthcare and the increasing responsibilities placed on nurses. Now, let's talk about some of the cybersecurity issues that come with clinical remote work. When healthcare professionals work remotely, they often use a variety of different platforms to communicate and manage patient information. This variety increases their exposure to potential vulnerabilities in health data security. Now, let's talk about the challenges we face with policies on security measures for remote work. One major issue is that these policies tend to be inconsistent across different organizations and settings. As technology advances, especially with the rise of machine learning and artificial intelligence, hackers have gained a wider array of tools and techniques for launching cyber attacks. Recent studies, like the one by Dixit and colleagues in 2023, have emphasized the importance of adopting comprehensive security frameworks. One key example is the NIST Cybersecurity Framework, which provides structured guidelines for detecting and responding to attacks such as ransomware and malware. One key issue is that outdated computers used by nurse practitioners, or NPs, are often not being monitored closely enough in community settings and remote clinical environments. When these systems aren't regularly updated or assessed, they become more vulnerable to cyber attacks. The key issue here is the diversity in policies, regulations, and legislative protocols across Ontario and throughout Canada. These differences create a pretty complex landscape for implementing security measures in healthcare. Essentially, the fragmented nature of these protocols makes it challenging for organizations to adopt consistent and effective security strategies. Now, let's move on to the recommendations that can really make a difference. First, it's crucial to prioritize clear communication, which focuses on the generalized security protocols and policy requirements that can be available to nurse practitioners across the spectrum of care, from primary to tertiary facilities. Essentially, we're aiming to make it easier for NPs to report incidents by simplifying the process. Instead of complex procedures, there will be more straightforward ways for NPs to initiate reports when they encounter issues. This flexibility encourages prompt reporting, which is crucial for maintaining safety and quality care. We see that a more encrypted system is not only possible, but is also strongly supported by health information management professionals and IT experts. This is especially critical in remote clinical setups where data security and patient confidentiality are paramount. We want to emphasize the importance of routine cybersecurity training for all nurse practitioners. This isn't just a one-time thing. It's an ongoing process that helps keep everyone sharp and prepared. The training should cover the causes and effects of cyber threats, so we understand why attacks happen and what they can lead to. Educational initiatives, but also how it can impact our operations, including potential downtime. By providing clear protocols and procedures, we aim to give everyone a solid idea of what steps to follow during an emergency or disaster situation. This is about empowering our team with the knowledge they need to respond quickly and effectively, minimizing damage and downtime. Remember, an educated team is our best defense against cyber threats. So, these initiatives help us build that awareness and ensure everyone knows their role when faced with such incidents. This approach ties directly into our broader goal of resilience, being prepared, informed, and ready to act swiftly in the face of adversity. Thank you so much for your time and attention today. Now, let's take a moment to recognize the team behind this project: Kalaitner Zyrus Gaskin and Akshaj Dave. As we wrap up with our references, I want to highlight some key sources that support the points we've discussed today. Thank you.